Before we start, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe underneath this video. We're about to start, so grab a drink as well as something to eat, and let's go! Hello everyone, it's Happy, and today we have the most in-depth guide on the E5. This is the series in which I do the best tier 10 guides on YouTube for World of Tanks Blitz. All you have to do is tell me in the comment section below what tank you want to see next. So of course, I split this video into 3 as usual. So the first part is equipment, then we look at armor in-game, and then the playstyle. So let's look at the stats just to see how well I did in this tank. For over 500 battles, I did 63% win rate and over 3,200 average damage, which is a pretty good stat to be able to talk about this tank in more or less depth. Let's jump into the equipment as to not lose too much time. Everything in the first column is on the left side. As you can see, gun rammer to improve the DPM, which is already great, and everything else is set to decrease the aim time and to improve stabilization. Of course, improved modules to reduce the amount of damage that enemy shots do on our ammo rack. And everything else is pretty much standard. Of course, we try to increase the HP with improved assembly because our armor is pretty meh, as you will see in a second from now. Everything else is pretty much standard. As you can see, engine accelerator, improved optics, toolbox, blah blah blah. You guys know the drill. And as you can see from there, we look at the consumables. And here I don't carry reactive armor because I think that is something for tournaments, so instead I try and carry the new speed boost. So those are the consumables. Alright, so the first secret regarding the E5 is the fact that you can penetrate the sides with high explosives. For example, we have an E100 with low high explosive penetration values at tier 10, and it can still penetrate the E5 with relative ease into the side. For example, if we shoot the back of the side, we can also burn it, which is quite impressive, and I found out that not many players know about this, so I wanted to put this out there. Alright guys, now we're looking at the E5 from another heavy tank standpoint. As you can see, the hull is decently armored. The upper plate is quite hard to pen, especially with AP. If we switch to gold, however, there is a different story. The lower plate is very weakly armored, can be penned very easily. Furthermore, the cheeks are also a weak point from both sides, the left and right side. Here I missed a little, so I just switched to the right side, which is a bit bigger. However, the left side can also be penned with AP shells quite easily. Furthermore, if we switch to the hatch on top, it can also be penned with AP, which is another very big weak point. So I want to show you guys another secret on the E5, especially in a face hug. You will be able to pen the E5 with every single shot right under the turret. So if you shoot right here, you can penetrate the E5 regardless of, the way it's standing in a face hug. Furthermore, the sides are a big weak point for those of you who didn't know. You can shoot the sides and you can pretty much pen the E5 at the slightest angle into the side, which is again one of its biggest weak points, the fact that it can't side scrape at all. It's a miracle if the E5 actually manages to bounce a shot into the side. Furthermore, since the front is a circle shape, the side that is closest to you when peeking is going to be gray. However, the side furthest to you will be able to auto ricochet any shells. But this is pretty well known for people who actually understand a little bit of maths. Right guys, let's talk a bit about the tank and the playstyle. Of course, the speed isn't as good as the IS-4, however the acceleration is quite good on the other hand. Furthermore, it is quite mobile. You can't say it's a slow tank at all. You have a good gun depression, decent armor, and it's a very good combination of things. Furthermore, the gun is very good. As you can see in this replay, I'm going hull down, so I'm pretty much, only showing my turret, which is quite strong. It does have some weak points, but they are hard to hit from a far range. So as you can see, I am playing off of my turret at this point in time, and I'm just shooting the enemy tanks that are crossing by. Again, I want to say the gun is very good, especially for a normal tank that is not a drum tank or an auto reloader. For that, the tank is very good. The FV and the Chieftain are a bit better, but the E5 is definitely a number 3 in terms of, how good the gun is. So as you can see, we are, again, as I said, we are hull down, and this is the way you should be playing this tank. I don't recommend necessarily going into cities because your lower plate and your sides are quite weak, especially peeking or peekabooing is quite hard because you will be taking shots since you're not an IS-4. However, as you can see, we are landing very, very accurate shots, but we are being circled by the enemy tanks. So therefore, I take the decision to go and eliminate these dudes. So I go and try and 1v2 these guys. I know the bad chat will come, so I want to liquidate him first because he is low on hit points. So I go in, ram him using my accelerator, and I pretty much kill the bad chat with one shot. And then we have to kill the T-54 since he is the more mobile tank, guys. In a 1v2 or 1v3 scenario, try to kill the mobile tanks or those with less HP. So first, I again focus the T-54. We have a WZ-113 right behind us, and the T-54 is a one-shot. I really don't know how that didn't penetrate. Maybe I suck, maybe RNG said screw you. But as you can see, we are trying to take out the T-54, and we do. So now we have 700 HP, and we are against the 113. For those people who didn't watch this guide, penetrating the E5 in a hull down, not a hull down, sorry, a face hug will be very hard because they don't know the secret. However, I taught you guys where to pen the E5 in a face hug. This guy doesn't obviously know, so I'm just covering his gun with my own so he doesn't penetrate me. As you can see, I'm going to be taking out this 113 slowly but surely just because he didn't watch our guide, guys. So if you want to know where to pen the E5 during a face hug, I already talked about it. So go back to the video and watch it again if you didn't, if you skipped that part, of course. So again, I'm blocking the 113 with my gun, and I'm destroying him. And you know, it's already a 2v2. However, I will be taking this 113 out. So as you can see, again, the E5 excels at everything, and it's good at pretty much everything it does. It's good at face hugging for those who don't know where to penetrate it. It's good at going hull down. It's good at taking on multiple enemies, which this replay showed. Here, I was in a 1v3 situation against 3 tanks, well, as I mentioned just now, and they all pretty much couldn't penetrate me. Of course, RNG said, okay, E5, I'm going to bless you today, and the IS-7 was quite stupid and didn't pen me. So again, I was in a 1v4 situation. I took out 3 tanks on my own, and now I'm going to be trying to take out this IS-7. So as you can see, he is a 2-shot for me, I'm a 1-shot for him, and I'm using this mini bat chat to be able to cover myself up. However, now he's a 1-shot, and he's trying to find me, and again, I'm so close to be able to reload, and he just gets me at the final second, and that is quite sad. However, we did do 7k damage, and this battle perfectly shows what the E5 is capable of. So this is all I had to say about the E5. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy is out. Bye bye.